Keanu Reeves continues to prove to be one of the very few bright spots left in Hollywood, and after all of the recent attacks that he has been having to deal with recently coming from different people who are part of the Hollywood system who are upset with the fact, in a lot of the same ways like with Tom Cruise as well, where we see these different actors who are actual good actors who are just trying to give us good entertainment and not push weird political ideologies and all of that type of stuff. There's a lot of elites in Hollywood who can't stand people like that, who can't stand people like Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise, and unfortunately, I think that the attacks and the aggression against people like Keanu Reeves is going to increase. But today, we have some absolutely epic news to talk about because Keanu Reeves absolutely demolishes Hollywood in the most incredible way imaginable with the insane release of John Wick Chapter 4. Now, if you guys haven't seen John Wick Chapter 4, I highly recommend it. It is an absolute amazing experience in the theaters. I went and saw it yesterday, and oh my gosh, I just love this franchise so much. I love the fact that this is a completely original franchise that is being brought to us by people in Hollywood who just want to make good movies, and they are completely just knocking it out of the park, even more with every single one installment in this franchise, and John Wick Chapter 4 is no exception to that. So John Wick Chapter 4 aims for franchise best opening with 29 million at Friday box office, and the news only gets better and better. John Wick Chapter 4, 70 plus million opening, a franchise record, best for Lionsgate in pandemic era Saturday box office update. So, and this is such a stark contrast to a lot of the woke garbage that Hollywood continues to pump out into theaters that continues to flop time and time again. Yet, you see movies like John Wick Chapter 4, and you see movies like, Top Gun Maverick, these movies that are doing so well because they don't push any of that nonsense. They're just trying to tell a good story, and that is all that we ever asked or required of them. But unfortunately, it is becoming more and more increasingly difficult for Hollywood to deliver on that as they are becoming completely consumed with woke ideology, which is why at EpicVerse, that is all that matters to us. All we want to do is just tell good stories and entertain you guys, and that is our primary goal with what we are doing. So John Wick Chapter 4 is continuing the action franchise's trend of producing movies that easily outperform their predecessors at the box office, with a 29 million Friday opening, including 8.9 million from Thursday previews. John Wick 4 is eyeing a franchise best 70 million plus opening weekend. This is absolutely just incredible. And like I said, if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. It's such a great movie. Like, I can't wait to go back to see it once again. And yes, even over on Rotten Tomatoes, you can see that people love this movie. Okay, people absolutely love this film. 95% from critics, 95% from audiences. People are in love with the John Wick franchise, and I think a lot of it does have to do with this guy right here, this absolute Chad of a man who doesn't care about all of the political nonsense out there. Someone who is actually pretty based, like Keanu Reeves is actually a pretty based person. And he is just out here just trying to make good movies and have a good time, and Hollywood can't stand that. There's a lot of elites in Hollywood who can't stand that, but Keanu Reeves is proving them all wrong. He is proving that you don't need to fall into the woke ideologies. You just need to tell a good story, and with that, Keanu Reeves is completely destroying the Hollywood narrative, which is why so many elites are starting to turn against him. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.